Hi, and welcome to the Video Club's Spotlight number 16. In these spotlights, we show off the creative talents of one or more of our club members. Today it's going to be a little bit different because all of the films we're going to show I did myself. The first one I took in the summer of 1960, or one of those summers. That time I was very interested in rodeos, and every summer weekend I would drive to some place in the West where Larry Clayman, a rodeo clown, was working at a rodeo. So the name of this film is Larry Clayman, Rodeo Clown. The rodeo clown is extremely important because he helps save the riders that are bucked off of their horse or their bull.
He's had all his teeth knocked out. He's had his jugular vein punctured. His eyeball has been knocked out of its socket. He's broken his arm 5 times and his ribs more times than he can remember. And he knows he's going to get hurt again. But he's never missed a day of work, and he hopes he never has to. This is the story of Larry Clayman, Rodeo Clown.
My name is Larry Clayman. I am 30 years old. My profession is a rodeo clown and bullfighter. My main job is to distract the bulls from the fallen cowboys. I distract the bull with my actions. I move my body into position, and I move, and I jump, and I run, and I cause this bull to look at me, and I know when I have his attention. I know when he's looking at me, and then I can move away with him. There is a lot of bulls bucking today that weigh a ton. And you can imagine what a bull, what it would feel like to have a bull weighing a ton step in the middle of your back, or step on your head, or even on your leg, or so forth. And this is where a lot of the injury is sustained today in rodeo, is from a bucking bull bucking you off and stepping on you. As a cowboy puts his hand into the rope, he has to think about relaxing, but also he has to think about concentrating on riding this bull for 8 seconds. He knows this bull can hurt him. He knows there's a possibility that he can be hurt seriously, as his partner was last week on the very same bull.
Welcomes a chance for injury, even a temporary thing like this, but it's part of the challenge of rodeo and part of what every cowboy accepts when he turns professional.
During the summer months, my family travels with me. My wife Regina participates in the barrel racing event, which is a part of rodeo. My son Stan is 9 years old, and he goes to school back in Missouri. And along with my chimpanzee Toto, I have 3 dogs, 2 horses, and a donkey traveling with me. The summer months are my favorite time of the year because my family can be with me. Toto has become a very important part of my family. Toto and Stan are real good friends. They love to play together. Sometimes Stan even calls Toto his real brother. I use Toto for publicity work. I also use him as part of my act.
inspiration. Please stay safe and beauty. Congratulations, Don. You saved another customer.
My wife, Regina, likes to compete in rodeo just as I do. She likes to compete in the barrel racing event. It is the only event in rodeo that girls can compete in. She has to pay her own entry fees just as the cowboys do, and she has to keep herself and her horse in top physical condition. I got started into the clowning business by assisting my grandfather when I was just a young boy. I went with Granddad to a lot of rodeos in Missouri and Arkansas, and then I started helping my dad also in some clown routines, and I traveled with Dad quite a bit, and then before long I found myself working rodeos as a clown, and when I was 13 years old I clowned my first rodeo by myself.
Clayman, do you have any idea how close that bull was to you?
I do have to stay physically fit. I have to stay physically fit, and if I'm not, I'm out of business.
Hey, Chuck, I used to ride these bulls.
Larry Clayman, you used to ride bulls?
Yeah, I used to. I had to quit riding bulls.
Why did you have to quit?
The doctor's orders, I had to
His
quit.
orders?
Yeah.
What was wrong?
Stomach trouble.
Stomach trouble.
Yeah.
Ulcers?
No.
Not ulcers, what was it?
No guts.
No guts.
I expect to be hurt, and I know that I'm going to be hurt in the future.
You're right, Dave, get
It's something it's like a professional football player. When you walk out on the field, you're going to get hit and you're going to get run over, and it's something that you just learn to live with. I don't encourage my son Stan to become a rodeo clown, for the simple reason that I just don't want him going through the what I've had to go through to become a top rodeo clown. But if he did decide to become a rodeo clown on his own, I would be very proud of him.
Hey, ride the bull, Lynn! Ride the bull, Lynn! Atta boy! Your way, Dave.
Well, I'm most thankful in my life as a rodeo clown and a cowboy for the opportunity to be able to make a living in rodeo. It's something that I always dreamed of from the time I was a young boy, and my granddad was a rodeo clown, and my dad was a rodeo clown. I always dreamed of being a successful man in rodeo and being able to make a living in the rodeo business.
The next film was taken less than 10 miles from right here in San Clemente. Pete Jacobs had a radio review of wartime music that he put on stage. I happened to be able to film that once, and so this is a film about that event. This music touches the soul of a lot of us older folk.
was lonesome, but then you came inside, dear. My heart grew light and this whole world seemed new to me. You're really swell, I have to admit you deserve expressions that really fit you. And so I rack my brain hoping to explain all the things that you do to me. Buy me a Vista shade, please let me explain. Buy me a Vista shade, mean to grand. Buy me a Vista shade, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. I could say Bella, Bella, even say wunderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain by mere Vista shade. So kiss me and say you'll understand. If you ever go down Trinidad, they make you feel so very glad. Calypso sing and make up rhyme, guarantee you one real goodbye time. Drinking rum and Coca-Cola, go down Point Cumana, both mother and daughter, working for the Yankee dollar.
Oh, beat it, man, beat it.
Since the Yankee come to Trinidad, they got the young girls all going mad. Young girls say they treat 'em nice, make Trinidad like paradise. Drinking rum and Coca-Cola, go down Point Cumana, both mother and daughter, working for the Yankee dollar.
Oh, it's a fact, man, it's a fact.
From Chickahominy to Mona's Isle, native girls all dance and smile. Help soldiers celebrate his leave, make every day like New Year's Eve. Drinking rum and Coca-Cola, go down Point Cumana, both mother and daughter, working for the Yankee dollar.
Souvenir for and flow,
authentic Mexican yarn,
made in Idaho.
Tampico, on the Gulf of Mexico. Tampico, down in Mexico.
the senoritas they wave as you arrive at the dock.
they wear are slacks and bobby socks.
Hi, Tampico, Tampico, on the Gulf of Mexico. Tampico, Tampico, down in Mexico.
You buy some pottery there to beat the luxury tax. You find that when you get home,
They sell it cheaper at Saks.
Hi, Tampico, Tampico, on the Gulf of Mexico. Tampico, Tampico, down in Mexico.
I've been sitting on a fence and it doesn't make much sense, 'cause you keep me in suspense and you know it. Then you promise to return. When you don't, I really burn. Well, I guess I'll never learn, and I show it. If you've got a heart and if you're kind, then don't keep us apart. Make up your mind. You're undecided now, so what are you gonna do?
When you're traveling, you should always have your cameras nearby and ready, batteries charged, all that sort of thing. I was traveling in New Zealand, came around a bend, and there was this event taking place, something that I'd heard about, and it just happened to be one of the most famous places in the world where bungee jumping was being done. So naturally I got my camera out, and this was the result.
You wouldn't even go inside the rock. But they don't allow kids.
Tandem jump. Oh, this.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
So you can see that there are a large number of subjects that one can use to make an interesting video. A lot of people use video to permanently have a recollection of their adventures or family outings. If making a video to memorialize one of your family affairs or one of your adventures, then let me suggest that you consider joining the video club. Many of our members are very helpful and very knowledgeable. Well, that pretty much does it for Spotlight number 16. Stay healthy, and we'll see you next time.